I don't care if it's all of y'all, one of y'all, two, three. It don't matter how many people answer this. But what was y'all breaking point where y'all decided to turn to God? Whether it don't have to have nothing to do with your relationship, it could be something else. But what was it that y'all went through where y'all said, man, I'm not trying to do this no more by myself. I'm gonna open up the Bible and I'm gonna learn something.
When I was out there fucking up in the world, when I was in my 20s, when I was trying to figure out how to do shit my way, you know, I was a hothead, not listening, just always just messing up. So I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm tired of trying it my way. Let me to try God's way. Here I am, damn near 50 years old, still learning, still trying it God's way. But as I started to mature, I started to grow. You know, my relationship got personal with God. It's not what I heard or read on the internet. I decided to make a choice to really dig deep into the word, because that's the only way you go require, or that's not require, but acquire a connection with God. That's the only way you're going to establish if this relationship with God is real or not. It has to be on a personal level. The relationship has to be personal. And again, how you develop a personal relationship with God, talk to God, pray, get into the word, because that's where all the conversation is had anyway, in the word of God. And don't worry about what everybody else thinks. You know, that's how I got started. And then as I started to grow, I was still fucking up. I was still doing dumb stuff, but I was still growing though. I was still hoping. And here I am now, man, you know, in one of the best relationships of my life. Jay know my story. Jay know everything that I've been through, from being homeless to sleeping on the fucking buses in Las Vegas to becoming a fitness instructor right now, saving lives from one person at a time. I was in a whole other state doing my thing. A serious relationship. And this just happened 3 years ago. So to get from the bottom to be at a place where I am right now, I don't have $1 million in the bank, but I'm content with my life with God and where He's brought me from, bro. That's all I'm trying to say, man. And that starts with the relationship. So again, to answer that question, my breaking point was like when I was like in my early 20s. That's when I was like, you know what, enough is enough. And I'm glad I didn't wait before it was too late, because a lot of people do.
Thank you. All right.
Man, what about you, Devontae? Because I've been seeing your Facebook, man. I ain't saying that you just started, because you always been into it, man. But what pushed you to the point you at now, man?
Just my brother, Duran. You know what I'm saying? He was the first one. I was going through some stuff in last year, you feel me? And he was telling me, you know what I'm saying, talk to God, get closer to God. And I used to honestly get mad. Like one time he came in the party, he was talking about God. I'm like, bro, chill out with that, bro. Like, I'm not trying to hear that today, bro. Like that. This was just a few months ago. Like, chill out, bro. I'm not trying to hear that today, bro. Shut up. He's like, wow, bro, I can't believe you, bro. I'm like, what? Shut up, bro. Like, I'm mad, bro. Like, hothead, right? So I'm like, I get off and I'm feeling like crap for a minute, bro. I'm just like, dang. One day I just started, I'm about to get right. Like literally out the blue. I don't know what it was. So I'm about to just get right. I'm about to start reading my book. I'm gonna make sure I get up every single morning. I'm gonna not touch my phone. I'm gonna make sure I read my Bible every single morning with my wife. Every morning for about a month now, we've been reading, and life has been honestly great, man. Like going to school, playing video games, chilling, living my life, not doing a thing, not having to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not perfect. Like I said, I don't know all the scriptures. I still mess up now. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I try to catch my mistakes. I try to make sure I worry about just the day. Let me just be good for today. Don't set a time limit. If you're trying to do something, you're trying to get right, I'm going to get right in a month. I'm going to get right. No. Set a realistic time zone. Like, I'm going to do good today, right? The next day, worry about just doing good today. I've been vegan for 3 days now. I don't know how I switched from McDonald's one night to not eating any meat for 3 days, but I did it. I'm just worrying about the day. Just do it that day. Worry about what you need to do. Don't worry about nothing else. I feel like it's been a lot easier for me. So
that's good though, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's definitely good, bro. But like how I started was like, I guess God started giving me like signs. Everywhere I went, like I seen signs of God and I wasn't even thinking of it. it was kind of weird. Like I started seeing like movies talking about God in my situations, and I started listening to like music, and it felt like God was talking to me.
That's yours.
And sometimes like I heard some music
I'm good.
told me that like I
He
was
said, wait.
being drawn away from God. Like I really felt like I was losing something, man. I was detaching from something, and I really didn't like that. And I knew that was the devil because the devil is darkness, man. All darkness is the devil. Like stay away from that stuff for real, man. Because it's really getting hard out here, man. People really don't know. They need to find their way to Christ now, man. He's the only one. He's the only one who can save us, bro. I'm telling you, man. Because, man, I thought I was gone, bro. I really did. About 2 years ago, I started getting really deep in, like, spirituality and stuff. Like, I was God, and everything else was, like, some fairy tale crap. I was getting dragged into that crap. But that's false, man. That is false. And God got me out of that crap. He tugged my heart and said, yo, you going the wrong way. I'm trying to help you out. So he started giving me signs. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow this in my dreams. Like I see future. Like it's weird. I knew what was gonna happen because I was following God. And then like I don't know, ever since I've been really into, you know, God and stuff. And then I taught him a little bit about it.
Yeah, he was.
So now I'm trying to get everybody on the same page, man. And then on top of that, what your question was, you said you connect with God or whatever. God, the Father, who created everything, man, is also holy. So if you do anything bad, he's rejecting it regardless, because that's not of God's way to, have darkness in it. That's why God gave us Jesus. He gave us Jesus to die for us, man. So he can take all of the wrath that the world had, man, like all the darkness. He paid the price already, man. So all we got to do is just believe him so we can defeat death, man. Because, man, bro, like it's serious out here. And I don't want none of y'all, bro. Like, I do not want to see none of y'all go down, man. For real. But yeah, just trust God, man, with anything you do. And like that worrying demon, bro, like you gotta cut that out. Worrying about everything. You worrying about your wife, you're worrying about your dog. Sometimes you just gotta stop, man. Stop. You gotta stop everything completely, man. Like stop talking. Just start listening to the good out of everything, man. Because like if you feed into that negative energy, you just gonna go down a deeper hole that you don't want to be in.
Facts.
So like you gotta switch that around, bro. If you're mad, man, like you gotta, if you're mad at somebody, for example, if you arguing with your girl or whatnot, like, and she's arguing, stop real quick, man. Think about what y'all doing. Are y'all putting negative energy out there, or y'all putting a positive energy out there? Sorry, but like, you gotta really think of that, man, because what do you really want, man? What do you really love? You love to fight, or do you love to, talk about it? You guys had a decision to make, man. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.